Hi everyone. Okay, so today we are doing a love reading about their current feelings for you. Now, this is a specific person you have in your mind. You could be in a relationship with them, in a no contact situation, in a limited contact situation, or you simply like them and you want to know what they feel for you. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not apply to everyone. So please take it only if it resonates with your story. Now, another thing is that energies are always flexible. So whatever story will come out today, these can be your energies or your partner's energies. So please check accordingly, and this goes for cross watchers also who are here to see for their Libra partners. This reading can be applied to your sun, moon or rising sign. Now, let me quickly explain you the whole pattern of this reading. We will take cards out for your recent past, present and upcoming future, and then the overall guidance for you from universe. Okay, so let's start with the love reading for the sign of Libra for the month of September. And first we'll take out 3 cards here for the recent past, and we'll see what energies are guiding us here. 3 cards for Libra for the recent past. We have 7 of Cups here. We have 4 of Pentacles here. We have Justice here. Okay, all right. 7 of Cups here. Libra, this is your partner's energy. Your partner is trying to make some choice over here. Okay. Now, because this is a general reading, so for different people, different situations can be there. This can be a third party situation. Maybe your partner is trying to choose between you and someone else, okay, or your partner is just plainly trying to decide, whether they want to be in this connection anymore or not, or let's say even if they want to, but can they, are they able to provide you commitment? Are they able to, take the efforts which they should take over here? So they have some kind of confusion over here. They have some kind of choice over here. And right now they feel very confused, right? Because if you see the expression of this person, this person is still trying to understand. Okay, still trying to find out that which is the best option. Okay, they seem very unsure here, right? They're trying to find some path over here. For very few of you, I'm also getting the energy that they are sure about this connection, but they are probably trying to find a way out, in terms of, let's say, if there are family issues, or let's say if there is some kind of ex, maybe they were involved with some toxic ex, or you were involved with some toxic ex, So they're just trying to find a way out of this messed up situation, right? To come towards you, Libra. They want to get out of that situation, okay? And they're trying to find a way out, a logical way out, okay? So that, they don't invite or attract any more mess. They just want to come out clean from that situation, okay? They want to close certain chapter, right? And they want to come to you, but they're finding a way out, right? But whatever the situation here is, Libra, your partner is trying to make some kind of choice over here, right? 4 of Pentacles, this is your energy, Libra. Libra, you're holding on to your person, okay? You are not in confusion. You exactly know what you feel for them, okay? You know you want this person, you love this person, you know what you feel for this person, right? But you are not saying anything to them right now. You're not doing that, because if you see, these pentacles are her feelings towards, her partner, but she's kind of holding it very tightly, to her chest over here, and she's not, showing these feelings or these pentacles to her partner, right? So your feelings, you know, you're holding within you right now, okay, because you do not think that this is the right time to discuss this, because you can see that your partner is kind of confused. You can see it, Libra. You can see they're distracted. You can see they're trying to find a way out, you know, whether it's between you or someone else, or they're trying to find a way out to come to you. Whatever it is, you know, you understand that this is not the time, you know, to question them, or, you know, to ask what is the future of this connection or what they feel about you. You understand that, you know, this person needs space, your partner needs space, and you're giving it, you know, okay. Although I don't think so that this is very easy for you, because if you see, you know, you're trying to be calm here, her eyes are closed, okay, she's trying to find peace within. Okay, she's trying to find the peace within, and she's literally keeping her hand on these pentacles, you know. Why? Because anytime the burst out can happen, anytime the venting out can happen, anytime you can just go and, you know, either cry in front of them or just ask questions, because somehow you are controlling, right? Because this uncertainty is bothering you too much, but at the same time, you're trying to be mature here, you're trying to be understanding, you're trying to let this person take a very independent decision, right? And I'm also getting the feeling, Libra, that at the end of the day, you know, you also want to see that what this person chooses, without any pressure, without any questions from your side, you know, what this person chooses. Because how you are sure about them, you want to see, are they also sure about you? So you're holding back. This holding back is not coming easy to you, but you're holding back, Libra, right? You're holding back. We have Justice here. This is the energy of your relationship, Libra, okay? And anyways, in tarot, Justice is the card for Libra, okay? It is the energy for Libra. So Libra, your relationship is tapping into your energy, which is a very healthy sign, okay? And this energy is signifying that whatever is happening, Libra, you need to have faith in that, because justice is being served here, okay? Whatever is happening, you know, the confusion that your partner is happening, you know, they need to go through this, okay? Because they have certain things in their mind, okay? And just because today they are feeling confused, they are taking time to make a choice over here or to find a way out, does not mean that these thoughts were never going on within them. They were always going on. Probably, you know, they just never came out, like how you're holding here. Maybe this person was holding all of this confusion within them. But you can't keep all of these things hidden for very long or suppressed for very long. And so you need to trust that whatever your partner is going through right now, this is needed, because, you know, first of all, for most of you, with the Justice card, I have a feeling that they will choose you, okay? Rest we'll see what is coming in the, you know, energies later on. But at least here I'm feeling that for most of you, they will choose you. So first satisfaction, Libra, that this person is gonna choose you without any pressure. Second, you know, this person will close some third party chapter forever, right? And if they ever had any confusion in their mind that am I doing the right thing by choosing Libra, you know, so they are satisfying themselves also. If this was the question ever in their mind, you know, that is Libra the perfect one for me, so they have their answer now. They have all the time, you know, to prove themselves. And you're not pressurizing them, Libra. And once a person is satisfied that this is the one for me, they will always stand by you. Why? Because you never pressured them to choose you. You gave them all the space. So Libra, you need to trust the process. This is happening for your good, your partner's good, this relationship's good. Are you getting me? I understand it's very difficult for you to keep these emotions in control. You really want to go and talk to them and, you know, just speak your heart out, right? But it's not the right time. Okay, because let's say you do that, okay, and they choose you after the conversation. Anyways, you know, like I said, for most of you, they'll choose you only. But what will happen, you know, maybe in future, maybe someday your partner can think, okay, this person came and he or she cried in front of me, okay, and I got emotional. Maybe that's why I chose them. You know, this dilemma can always sink in, creep into their mind. You don't want that. Whatever it is, you know, it should end here once and for all. Whatever doubt, dilemmas, uncertainties, right? And universe is giving you that chance. So trust the process, okay? All right, Libra. So now we'll take out 3 cards here for the current energies. And we'll see that what a partner is doing here, okay? What you are going through, and where this relationship is going, Libra. Let's see here. Okay, we have 7 of Swords here, 3 of Swords here, and we have 8 of Swords here. Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra. So currently, 7 of Swords, the partner is kind of maintaining distance, and a lot of you feel that they're ghosting you, or they're avoiding you, or, you know, they are kind of neglecting you. That's what you're feeling, right? You just don't know what is happening, and all you can see is that your partner is running away, because your partner is maintaining the distance. Okay, they are kind of taking their space over here, right? They are doing that. And they are not exactly even telling you anything right now, and this uncertainty which was bothering you earlier is only increasing here, because you're not getting the clarity. You're not getting the clarity here, okay? Earlier you were seeing them that they're confused, so maybe some kind of communication was on between both of you. But currently, you know, maybe for some of you there's a complete no contact situation. Like I said, few of them could have ghosted you, right? Because whatever choice they're trying to make, it is taking a toll on them. It is taking a toll on them, Libra, and they don't think so that they can face you right now. They don't think so, you know, that they want to have any kind of conversation over here. Okay, maybe for very few of you, they did tell you they need a break, but for most of you, I don't think so. They asked you, they just kind of vanished. Okay, or even if you guys are in touch, it's just very, very limited over here. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Okay, but this person is kind of, you know, they kind of vanished, right? They're gone. For the time being, they're gone, right? Not telling you anything, because see, you know how they have covered their face also, like in the night, there's moon here. So in the moonlight, they have vanished over here, you know, like a thief, like a robber, right? That is why, you know, the energy of ghosting is very, very high over here. Like literally ghosting you, not, and like I said, even if they are in touch with you, they are not revealing anything about this relationship, about their choice, about their thoughts, about their feelings, you know, everything is just inside them. And that is why what is happening, Libra, this is causing terrible heartbreak to you, right? Because you have been holding your emotions and feelings so tightly over here, so tightly, with the hope that, okay, I will be mature one, understanding one over here. You know, this person, once they will take the decision, they will come and we'll have a conversation and finally things will be fine, okay? But the process of uncertainty, the whole, you know, journey of this uncertainty and decision making does not seem to end only. And their behavior is only getting more and more darker over here. You know, they are ignoring you more and more. They're being indifferent towards you more and more. And this is just causing so much of pain and suffering and anxiety and panic attacks to you. Unbearable pain, Libra, unbearable pain. Right? Okay, Libra, so we have 8 of Swords here. This is the energy of your relationship, right? So there is no alignment in this energy as of now, okay? Currently there is no alignment, because if you see, okay, this is your partner and this is you here, okay? Because that's how, you know, a relationship is. It should be crystal clear, right? How one partner is the mirror for another partner, right? So your partner is sitting here and they're not exactly telling you anything, okay? And this is how in reality it is affecting you, right? You are all tied up. There are crows here in the background. There are crows all around her, and crows are here signifying the darker thoughts, the gloominess over here, the dullness, the depression over here that is taking over. You are so much, you know, you're tied to these negative thoughts that you're not able to think positive. You're not able to believe that, you know, things will get fine. Even if someone is telling you, Libra, that okay, give it time, things will get fine, you're not able to just, you know, think positively right now, okay? And your partner is just sitting like a statue over here. There is no alignment as of now. Currently, both of you are very detached, right? Because earlier also, you know, although there was no communication happening, but, you know, somewhat you were feeling this person was inclined towards you. Yes, they were taking their time, they were trying to do something, but you were hoping that things will be fine soon. You never thought that this person will increase the distance even more, and, you know, it will take so much of time, right? And, you know, the whole connection can actually feel so scattered. You didn't think so, Libra. You didn't think so. You had a lot of faith that things will get fine, right? Okay, Libra. So currently it is really bad, and all Swords energy. If you see 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords, you know. So your mind is really blocked, and, you know, your feelings are really hurt, and your partner is also not in a very healthy energy, let me tell you, right? They're hiding something, first of all. Yes, you know, they're hiding everything. They're not opening up only about what they're feeling about this relationship, about you. What choice are they gonna make? You know, will they choose you? Will they choose someone else? Or will they, you know, choose to be with you overall? Or have they found some way out to clear out, you know, family blockages or financial or any ex blockages? They're not discussing anything with you, right? So as much as this connection needs very crystal clear communication, the opposite is happening over here. Very painful energy, Libra. You're going through a lot. Lot of heaviness over here. Lot of heaviness, Libra. Like, while I'm talking, I can feel the heaviness here. You really feel like howling. You really feel like shouting, right? Because pain is too much within. Okay, Libra, let's take out 3 cards for the immediate future here, and we'll see what is coming for you, you know. Whether your partner is back, okay, what you are doing, and where this connection is going, Libra, right? Okay, guys, so when I say immediate future, understand one thing, that energies are flexible and you can't trap them under a rigid timeline, okay? So whatever will come here, for most of you, it will happen within September, but for others, you know, it can stretch out to other months also. Let's say, for example, if this video pops up on your window after 1 year, it will still be applicable to you, because you're called to watch this guidance during that time, okay? So understand the reading this way. Right, guys? Okay. So 3 cards for Libra for immediate future here. We have Seven of Wands here. We have Nine of Pentacles here, and we have Strength here. Okay. Seven of Wands here. So your partner is kind of back. Okay. Like I said, that for most of you, I did not feel that they are kind of walking away permanently, or it's a permanent breakup. I don't think so. I mentioned that word over here because I was not even getting that feeling over here, because initially only, we got the Justice card here. So yeah, your partner is kind of back, but they're still a little defensive. Okay, they're still not really opening up with you. Okay. However, with Seven of Wands, I do feel that they have decided something. Okay, maybe they have not revealed it to you yet, but they have taken the decision. Okay, maybe they feel that this is not the right time to reveal everything to you. Okay, or to anyone. Okay, but I don't get that confusion kind of energy anymore, where in the past here they were kind of confused what to choose. Okay, I don't get that energy anymore. I feel that they have taken the decision. Okay, they have chosen what they had to choose, but they're not exactly comfortable revealing, right? So that's the kind of energy I'm getting for your partner. So your partner will contact you, they will start talking again with you, but Libra, make sure you're not pushing them, okay? Because see, if they are back, okay, like I said, with the Justice card here, I already told you that for most of you, I'm getting the energy that they will choose you, okay? And because see, Justice is a major arcana, it's a direct energy, which universe guides you through. Okay, it's something which is very strong, but at the same time signifies that although universe will be supporting you, right, but the process may not be easy. Okay, because the rewards will be bigger, so the process will not be easy. And you can see here, currently it's really bad, but in the future, we do have some improvements happening over here. This person will open up one moment at a time, not even one day at a time, one moment at a time. That's slow. They will take their time, Libra. So it's better you don't push them. Whatever speed they are choosing to open up with you, respect that. Respect their space, respect their mental health, their emotional health, okay? Because this person is trying to heal themselves. Because, if you see her energy, okay, she's trying to bring some kind of balance within her. They're trying to heal themselves, right? Nine of Pentacles here, Libra, there's improvement in your energy also, okay? Because for a lot of you, I'm sensing here that, you will give your person a lot of understanding and time and space over here. You will respect, the speed with which they will choose to open up with you, right? And I'm also, getting here, Libra, that you will focus more on your life for the time being. Because see, you just wanted some kind of sign that this person is kind of with me, or have they left forever. But now when they're kind of back, even if they're not really opening up, you got your sign, you got your confirmation, Libra. So you're working on yourself, on your health, on your career, okay? And you're somewhat happy, even in this, that this person is kind of back. This person is kind of messaging me. Because you were desperately seeking for some kind of sign over here, and you have that sign. So I'm seeing you being free here, free from fears and free from insecurities, because you wanted some sign, you have some sign, and you are now very much okay with whenever they want to open up with you, right? We have Strength over here. This is the energy of your relationship. So definitely, Libra, these changes can take a toll on you and your partner both. So both of you will need to be very strong to deal with this, okay? And most importantly, both of you need to trust each other, okay? Really trust each other, because in a way your relationship is being tested over here, right? Your person had to kind of leave because they were feeling so heavy and they were so confused. This really broke your heart. A lot of gloominess and darkness and uncertainty. Your relationship is being really tested. You need to trust each other. You need to be each other's strength over here. You need to understand that this is a difficult phase for both of you and not just for one person. You cannot take it, Libra, that it's only a challenging time for me, why they are behaving with me like this. And same for your partner. They cannot just take it on themselves that, you know, I'm going through confusion or I'm going through so much of heaviness, you know. No, both of you need to acknowledge this thing that is equally a struggling period for both of you. And that is when you'll appreciate the struggle of the other person and will try to become each other's strength over here. Are you getting me? Also, number 7 is very, very crucial, especially for your partner, you know, because if you see over here, we had 7 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 7 of Wands, all 7 over here, right? So 7 is an energy of being defensive, okay, taking some kind of very, very intense stand about something, okay, but this stand is not really accompanied with clarity. A person does not want to be open up about whatever they're feeling, you know, because that's what being defensive means, because in all these you know, energies, they're alone, there's nobody with them. And in all these energies, you know, either they're you know, they're looking down, either their eyes are closed, or either their face is hidden, right? So they're not exactly looking at you, they're not up for any kind of communication or conversation over here, right? But the good thing is that there is some improvement happening over here, right? Especially with the 7 of Wands here. They're still kind of unapproachable, right? But Wand is about communication. Wand is the energy of communication, okay? So some kind of communication will start here, okay? And they're trying to heal themselves, so they just need time, right? Okay guys, so now I will take out 3 cards here for the, you know, for the purpose of seeing that what universe has to say about this connection, okay? What universe wants to tell you about the whole situation, Libra. Because you're going through something very intense. This is affecting your energies very badly. But again, I'll say that both of you are in this together, like a team. So don't consider that your fight or your battle is against your partner. No, both of you are on the same team, and your battle is against the insecurities and negative thoughts, the anxieties over here, right? All right. So we have 6 of Pentacles, we have 2 of Pentacles, and we have the Moon here. All right. 6 of Pentacles over here. Now, this is the energy of your relationship, okay? So there is, you know, some kind of give and take which is happening in this relationship, okay? Universe is saying that, yes, some kind of, you know, some kind of process is happening over here, but this process or this phase is for your good. Like I said, Justice card came in the beginning only here to let you know that, you know, whatever is happening, you need to trust the process. I told you that. Even before the cards came, I told you that you need to trust this process, okay? Because some kind of justice is to be served, okay? And no justice can be served until and unless, you know, the court completes the whole, you know, investigation, the whole hearing process and everything. You have to completely prove yourself to the judge that you're innocent or that you deserve whatever you are, you know, aiming for, right? And that's exactly what is happening over here. You are proving to universe that you love this person and you want this person, and same this person is proving to universe that yes, I want to choose my person, this person. And in the whole process, whatever is not serving you or your partner anymore, that part has to leave you. Has to leave you. And sometimes the leaving process is not very easy, especially the toxic parts, because the toxic bonds have been created and no toxic energy wants to leave you, let me tell you that. Okay, so all this is happening, this is very painful, I totally agree, but you need to see the bigger picture. You need to see that once you're free of it and your partner is free of it, what beautiful connection you both can build. You need to have faith in this, right, Libra? And that's exactly what universe is telling you, that the equal give and take is happening over here between two people, right? Two of Pentacles, this is your energy, Libra. Libra, this is you who's carrying both the pentacle, right? So usually the balance is to be maintained in the relationship, right? Like I said, that both the pentacles are being shared by both the people over here, okay? Now this is the energy of your relationship. This is the essence of your connection. This is something which will happen, okay? But for the time being, maybe the responsibility is more on you. Maybe for the time being, you have to be the bigger person here. You have to be the one who has to be little more understanding, more mature over here. See, this is not a bad thing, okay? In a relationship, sometimes one person is going through a lot more than the other person, right? And the one who is suffering more, okay, sometimes do not have the energy, okay, or the person is not that conscious that how his or her efforts are damaging the partner or the relationship. So somehow the responsibility comes on the other partner, right? And this goes on. That's what a relationship is. Because when Libra, you would be in something, a tough phase in your life. So your partner will do the same for you. Because today you're standing for them. You're taking the responsibility of this relationship on your shoulders. Are you getting me? So that's when you're tested. That's when you prove to universe that okay, I can handle this. I know my partner is going through something. I know they need time, right? And your partner will always appreciate this. They will respect you for this, right? So even in the whole of this confusion, you are building your connection. See, in the good times, you will never ever realize what is the, strength of a connection. Nobody knows, in the good times, you will never understand how much this person, means to you, or how much you can take a stand for this connection, or how much they can take a stand for you. It's only when, your tough times are going on, you understand each other's value, right? And tough times bring you closer because you see each other in a very vulnerable state, right? The moon over here, this is your partner. So you can see your partner is sinking in their emotions. They are drowning in their emotions over here. And that is why they are exactly not in the condition to share the responsibility with you. Because see, this person is, they're struggling hard to survive, to not to drown, to come up, to seek clarity. Moon is all about, opaqueness, lack of transparency. So not that this person is not revealing intentionally, but they are themselves struggling to gain clarity, some kind of clarity over here. So Libra, it's not that your person is going away and they're having fun of their lives. No, your person is having some very challenging time right now, right? And you supporting them and you being understanding is their biggest strength right now. Let me tell you this, right? It is definitely a difficult energy. I will not deny that. I will not try to downplay that, Libra. I know you're going through something very, very, painful. But let me tell you that all of this has a very bigger purpose in your relationship for lifelong. You know how we say that that particular phase was a turning point for my relationship, and after that we just came closer. This is one of those turning points in your relationship, Libra, right? You will feel, exhausted after this, but somehow, you will never regret this. The kind of closeness that will come between both of you because of this, right? Okay, guys. So now I will take out one card from this deck and we'll see what extra guidance, universe has to give you about this connection. But before that, I quickly want to say one thing, that for the people who are coming here every month, you guys are very well aware about the crystal jewelry that I offer. But for the people who are coming here for the first time, okay, I want to say that, why it is important to wear crystal jewelries. See, all of these crystals, okay, like right now I'm wearing this lapis lazuli ring and this citrine ring, okay, and all of these crystals that are kept here, right? So, see, they come out of Earth, right? And Earth is a very important part of our universe, the only planet on our solar system, which supports life in such a beautiful way, in such a magical way, right? So you can imagine, what a powerful, what powerful magical powers, Earth has, okay? And same powers are being carried by these crystals, okay? Now imagine you can find a way to extract these powers from the crystal and you align them in your energies, okay? And being a part of this universe, right? Because at the end of the day, everything is energy. What powerful combination you can make and what profound and magical changes can come into your life. See, I have been working with crystals since very long, okay, and only after I started seeing their benefits on my life, I decided to create awareness about them. Okay, they have benefited me in my personal life, in my financial life, in my health, right, protecting me from all the low vibrational energies, okay, like anxiety, insomnia, depression, panic attacks, evil energies, black magic energies, right? And see, crystal is one of the most important reason why I'm able to channelize these messages for you, because it always helps me to, put my intuition, okay, with the universe, right? There's a connection. Okay, and see, intuition is important not just for the psychic activities, even in day-to-day life. Let's say if your intuition is on point, you'll always take right decisions. You'll protect yourself from so many, heartbreaks, failures, right? Even in your career, let's say if your intuition is on point, you'll always take right decisions, right? For your careers and, choosing the kind of people you make as friends or your life partners. So intuition is very important and crystal is very, very important for intuition. Okay, now 3 most important things whether you buy crystals from me or from anybody else. First, please do, bit of research before you buy crystals and make sure that you're buying the original ones. Because, why I repeat this, because, in the past it has happened that few of my clients, they actually bought crystals from a very reputed website and they turned out to be fake. Okay, so first of all, loss of money, and second, fake crystals are dead crystals, right? Second, one crystal, how it works for one person, it may not work in the same way for another person. Like how if this lapis lazuli is working for me emotionally, the same lapis lazuli can work for you financially. So if you do not know which crystal is good for you and for what purpose, don't worry. Message me on my crystal Instagram page. I will take your details, meditate on your energies, and I will let you know which crystal is good for you, right? Third thing, Never ever wear a crystal, okay, which is not charged of your energies, right? Why? Because see, I'm wearing this crystal, and if it's not charged with my energies, so whenever I'm coming in contact with anybody or multiple people, this crystal will try to create a connection with everyone's energies, right? So now all of its powers are distributed. But I do not want that. I want all of its powers to be focused on me. So basically, I want to lock its powers. How do I lock its powers? By, charging it with my specific energies. Now, I see a lot of people, trying to sell crystals by saying that this is personally charged by me, and they sell those crystals. See, if they are not taking your details, they are not meditating on your energies, they are not telling you the blockages, you know, how are they charging it with your energies? You need to ask them when they tell you that this is charged. Charged of what and charged of whose energies? Right? So don't fall for these marketing lines, okay, that this is charged and buy. One medicine cannot be given to all the sick people, right? You need to understand first that what exactly they're suffering from, and then accordingly you give the medicine. Right? So please, understand this thing. See, one thing I can promise you, that these crystals, they have the power to change your lives. Okay, trust me on this. But you need to be responsible. They are not fashionable jewelries, okay, that you wear them and you show off and No, you need to prove to these crystals that you're deserving of wearing them. See, these are living entities. They are always listening to you. Okay, understanding your intentions, protecting you, guiding you, supporting you, manifesting your wishes for you, because they can connect with the universe much more strongly, right? So take care of these things. All right, okay guys, so now I'll take out one card here, and we'll see what universe is guiding us here. Okay, so we have the card of occupation. Okay, so universe is telling you, Libra, that the best thing that you can do in this situation is to work on yourself. Okay, whatever it is, whether you work somewhere, whether you study, currently, or whether it's just that focusing on your hobby, okay, or learning a new skill, but focus on yourself, because the more you will focus on yourself, the more healthier your energies will be, and the more healthy the transmission of energies between you and your partner will be. Because see, they are already going through a lot, they're sinking. Okay, and between two partners, whether you're talking or not, the energy exchange is always happening. So a lot of times, Libra, you could be feeling heavy because your partner is feeling heavy. Not all the time, it's only because you are suffering from anxiety. Okay, so their energies are already, it's very low. Right? Now, if they'll get the same energies from you also, Libra, so they are feeling even more heavier. And so they feel like running away more. So work on yourself, because see, anyways, you can't push this person, to talk. Like I said, they will choose to open up one moment at a time. But the more you will work on yourself, the more stability you will get, the more, your mental health and emotional health will improve, and the more healthier exchange of energies will take place over here. Somewhat the same energy like we got 9 of Pentacles. Like I said, that you kind of getting free here, you're working on yourself, you're focusing on yourself. How this woman is so focused on, sewing, she's sewing something. Be focused on your life. And whatever is happening, just trust that process, because it is happening under the guidance of universe. I told you that, right? So number 34 is important here. 3 plus 4, 7 is important here. Okay, something important can happen on 7th of September. right? Or it can happen 16th of September, 25th of September, anything that, you know, adds up to 7. Or your birthday can be on 7th, your partner's birthday can be on 7th, you guys met on 7th, 16th, 25th, right? So overall 7 can be an important number over here. All right. Okay, Libra, so I hope this reading resonated with you, and if it did, then please subscribe this channel. Okay, comment here, please comment here, guys. Okay, because only if you will comment here, right, see, only if you comment here I get to know, you know, that how these readings are impacting you, are they resonating with you or not, what you're going through. Okay, and every time you write something here, you make a direct connection with me, because I send everyone healing energies. See, I may not reply to every comment, but I read each and every comment over here. All right, also like and share this video. All right, and for the people who want to book their personal readings with me, you should contact me on Instagram. Also on Instagram, every morning prediction for the day is posted, and every day one person is picked up for a free detailed reading. So if you guys are interested, you know, you can check it out. I would be putting the links both for my tarot Instagram page and my crystal Instagram page in the description box below, right? So I'll see you guys again very soon. Till then, please take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye.